So I've always tried to integrate physical and mental and spiritual exercise in my practice of a life devoted to language learning for the sake of reading literature in the original and lots of different traditions, and comparing and contrasting macro things like worldviews. And I've always found, like I said, it very helpful to combine different types of exercise. And so in order to do that, it's really nice to have an outside study place. So I thought I'd give you a tour while I'm still in Berkeley, not of the campus, but of Live Oak Park. Live Oak Park is a park in North Berkeley. I guess this is my neighborhood park. There's a theater over here, a large theater with an auditorium, playground, tennis courts, basketball courts over here. And some of you who might have seen the very first video that I ever made might recognize this bridge as the bridge where I gave a demonstration of shadowing, walking back and forth on this bridge. And I did that mainly because I had the camera planted right here. That was my first video. I didn't know how to make videos, and I just wanted to stay in front of it. But in point of fact, there are many different types of shadowing, and for one type of shadowing, it is very helpful to have a lane like this. A lane, we also have more of those in the basketball courts over there and by the tennis courts. And so for other types of shadowing, you can see these paths along here. And so in today's video, I want to not just walk you through the park as a tour of this beautiful place, but through my imagination too, because if you've followed my videos, I've always been very fond of outdoor studying. And when I imagine an outdoor study place, I imagine, for example, places like this, where one in the stage of shadowing wants to walk back and forth, has things like this. And then also a whole bunch of other paths that people could walk upon as they shadow or study or think in the tradition of Aristotle's Peripatetic school and all the great German philosophers like Kant, Schopenhauer, and Nietzsche, who are all great walkers. And then one could sit down at these benches by the stream to read or write or study if one wanted to. There are other very nice venues of a park like this. So let me turn this around again so you can see me. This really is a lovely venue for coming and integrating different types of studies that I value. So it's very nice to come here in the morning and to do sort of 15-minute bouts of different things. 15 minutes of jump rope, and then, because I'm sweaty, 15 minutes of other kinds of exercise. But then either before that, to warm down or cool off, I can bring a journal or a book and sit at one of those tables that I showed you and do some reading and writing and other kinds of studies. There are other tables over there that have a bunch of them where one could give a lecture, and again, this theater over here could be has a large auditorium. The integration of study space and outdoor learning is something I don't think we take enough advantage of. There's something very, very soothing about being above this stream where I am right now and amongst these giant redwood trees that to me is extremely conducive to sitting here and studying. And so I've done that every time when I happen to have lived here in Berkeley when I was younger, when I visit my parents now. I've always found this place to be quite magical. The problem with this place as a study garden, though, is it's not a problem. That's not what it is. It's a city park. So obviously all the citizens of the city are welcome to come here and use it as they will. And so if you come here during the day, it's often quite crowded and noisy and not optimal for that. But one can imagine a space like this that might possibly be not even the adjunct. That would be the school building over there, the classroom building, the library, but maybe the space here so that people could spread out and study and integrate, doing different kinds of this would be a great location for meditation or music making as well, or doing art. Just coming and really sort of integrating different types of exercises to develop the self, the soul, and introspective reflection onto the types of things that one is reading about in great literature and worldviews and things like that. So I just wanted to share this brief with you as my video of the week, and I hope this is interesting and gives you something to think about. Thanks for listening.